Hey friends, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. I kind of want to start a fun project with you all, and it's not really using my templates. It's just kind of like a fun, just because it makes you happy kind of project. And I kind of thought, well, let's do another inspired by, let's make something inspired by someone else. So just like we did with this album here, this is the meal, excuse me, I just had to holler down at the steps at my dog and I lost my voice. This is the meal album that we made, and I have a playlist for this. I will link it up here and down below in the description box, that we made inspired by Tanya's album that she made for me. And I will link Tanya's YouTube channel down below. I realized I never did do a flip through of this. Maybe I'll do that in a coming videos, just as a real quick. I'm so sorry, Tanya, I completely forgot. Anyway, so I thought I made this inspired by her, so let's make another project inspired by someone else. So I did a quick little something here. I did this yesterday. I did it in a few hours just because I wanted to see. This is so different than my normal, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love watching. I love listening. I love the ideas behind it. And I love doing it just because I love doing it, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? This is actually the first time I've made something like this exactly, and it is called a flip-flop journal. Now this is 100% completely inspired by Leslie from 507 Willow House Journals, and I purchased one of her journals and I have it right here. And so I made a real quick one just to see, is this something I think I'll find fun to do? And it was. So I think what I'll do is I'll show you my quick little mock-up later. So I'll put timestamps down below. But Leslie did do a flip through of this album. I will put her video down below. Leslie is so adorable. I've mentioned her to you guys before. I know it's a totally different type of memory keeping than my normal, and that's okay. I think it's okay to do other type, or just to combine it all, because I kind of do that now anyway. I kind of combine both different types of memory keeping in an album, and memory keeping in journals, and memory keeping in just different things that you can make. I already combine all that together anyway, and I have for years. So anyway, I thought it might be fun to make one. And she uses a lot of antique documents. She uses a lot of printable things from people. I don't think I have anything printable in the little mock-up thingy that I made here. I don't think. I may. I don't remember. I'll have to look. If it is, it's my printable. But anyway, so I want to do a flip through of her beautiful flip-flop journal. Again, shout out to you, Leslie. I think you're amazing. Big thumbs up to you, everybody. If you have not seen her channel, she's adorable. She is as sweet as she could possibly be, and she's even more southern sounding than I am. And I just love her. I just love listening to her. I love her attitude about things. I love everything about the way she goes about things. She's a little hectic sometimes, but I love that because I am a little hectic sometimes too. Anyway, I feel like that, we're kind of the same type of people, She's my people. Okay, anywho's. And then I also have another journal here, and this one is from the Purple Poppy. Now, if that's not the most adorable name, Purple Poppy, I don't know what it is. Of course, purple is my favorite color, and Purple Poppy is just adorable. So she also has a flip through of this, and I saw it, and I think I might have accidentally I've never seen her channel before, and I accidentally ran across her flip through of this, and I was like, I have to have it. And she's in the UK, and so I bought this one as well. And I don't know very much about her. I've been trying to watch some more of her videos, but I'll do a flip through of this one as well. So yeah, so I'll do this one, and or no, maybe I'll do this one, and then her. Now let's see. I don't know. I'll do it in some sort of order because I didn't really in my little mock-up, I don't think I used any of the ideas in here, but it doesn't mean I didn't, so I don't know. I haven't looked at it since I got it. I opened it up, looked at it, and now I shut it back up and I haven't looked at it again. So if you want to know about anything specific about these two albums, like journals, if I say I don't know if this is a printable or a actual vintage document or a vintage piece of anything, paper, they tell you in their videos. So I may mess up those things. Okay, so let me move these. Okay, did I already tell you guys I've been working on something new? I've been working on a new thing, and I thought this might be fun to make this project while I'm working behind the scenes on the new thing. Just so that I can come on here every once in a while and make a video for you guys. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like this idea. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed and all that jazz. And make sure you check out the other channels that I mentioned. And yeah, so let me just go ahead. This is not how it came. It actually came in, came in a box or a package or something. And I think it was a box. And I took the label off because it's just adorable. I thought it was cute. I'm sure it's just a piece of printer. Whoop. I'm sure it's just a piece of printer paper. I don't know, but I blocked out her address there. But isn't that cute? She's just so cute. So I had to keep it. Maybe I'll put it in my flip-flop journal that I'm making. So I'm going to set that aside, or that I'm going to make with you guys. And all of this came with it, so I just kind of kept it all together. This is what it was wrapped up in. And then this is the flip-flop journal. So let me move all of this over to the side. Okay, so she has a flip through of this. And she actually made most of this, I think, on video. So you can be able to check that out as well if you want to. But look at this. Okay, so this was my quick little mock-up here. Look at the difference. I think I just did the bare minimum and stopped because I was like, oh, this is fun. So, anyways, all right. So she talks a lot about what's inside of here, and so I will try to be correct, but most of the time I bet you I'm not. So let me scoot in just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And I need to bring my camera closer to me. Somehow it always gets pushed away from me. I don't know. Okay. She does have, this is what she calls a twisted tangle. Oh, I didn't even realize the back was like that. She calls her friend Donna from Twisted Paper Studios. She said that she was inspired by her to make these. And then this watercolor here. So I love this idea. I love this idea so much, to take scraps of old vintage pages of books or whatnot and just do little watercolor splotches. And I think that's something that Rachel from Roxy Creations inspires folks to do. But anyway, so this is a twisted tangle, and I think it's cute. It's got a bell and a button and some fabric, and it's just cute. I just love it. I love that idea. And then, okay, so she's just got it tied up here. I don't know if this is sari silk or what this is. I don't remember. And then she called this the Lady of the Chateau is the name of this little flip-flop journal. And this is this is the lady of the chateau. She says it was her. She was the lady of the chateau. And then I was contacting her and I was like, I love this so much. Because I had asked her to make me a journal. So I was on her list. You have to be on her list, you guys. If you want a journal, get on her list. Get on her list now. But she makes a lot of different types of journals. So this was just one. And normally I don't like a lot of blues and things, but I just loved this journal. I love the way she talks about this journal. I love everything about this journal. Even though it's not something I normally make, stuff like this. Oh, and another thing that's cool about these is she uses recycled envelopes from junk mail. I think mostly. When I made mine, I actually used some vintage envelopes, but we'll talk about that later. So we've got a smaller flip out page here. Oh, there's something going on outside, you guys. Hopefully my dog won't bark. And then, oh, did you hear that? So I think what she does that I haven't done in mine is she builds upon her base. So I haven't done that yet. So I think that's why hers is thicker than mine. Because she started with 4 envelopes. Just 4. I think I used 5, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, so she just, and she collages. Now there's, look at that stair step. I didn't even notice that. She collage. Am I even saying that word? It doesn't sound like it's coming out correctly. But she does a lot of collage. And I'm not good at that. I want to try my hand at it. I'm not good at it. I think too much about it. And I want to give it a try. So maybe this is the perfect project to give it a try. So this flips out. Then she's got fabric all throughout. I think this flips up. And it's attached by some washi there. I actually have that washi, if I'm not mistaken. I have that exact washi. I love that washi. Hang on, I'm going to go look. Well, I used to have it. I don't have it. I can't find it. But anyway, I used to have that exact washi, and I loved it. I'm sure it's somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. I've got so many different spots that I hide things from myself from. Do you guys do that? So anyway, so this flips up, which is super cute. And then I'm pretty sure this is a pocket. Since I didn't make it, I'm scared to like pull stuff out. But so anyway, so she uses a lot of vintage pages, and I don't know what this is, but it's very interesting feeling. I'm sure it's either vintage pages or packaging. Anyway, super cute. Uh-oh. Okay, and then this, oh, that's just layers. And then look, there's some more of that painted papers right there. So cute. I love it. And that closes. Does this open? Does this come out? Oh, it does. There's a large, oh, there's a large, oh. Okay. There's a large, aw. I think her granddaughter painted those. That's, how sweet is that? I actually remember her making this. Because she likes it when they write on the books. She's so cute, you guys. I'm telling you, she makes everything so special. And look, it's a big pocket. So you can have stuff here or here. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love having a little piece of her granddaughter too. That's cute. Okay. So I'm going to stick this back in here in this pocket. Excuse me for my sneezies. Again, vintage papers. They make me sneeze. And then here is another little flip with a little fabric or a little piece of trim. More collage. And then she's got some sparkly stuff, paper clipped. Some coffee stained paper, some vintage, looks like notes from something from a long time ago. And then I'm pretty sure she clips a lot of things onto pages. So this is a little paper clip. Or maybe not. Oh yeah. She clipped a little, dear sir. I thought that was written to me, but I'm not a sir. Dear sir. Sorry about that. My camera, my battery died. I'm going to have to talk faster or flip through quicker. So, and then she's got a piece of, I want to say it's vintage tape measure right there. And then this flips out like this. So this is all attached with the washi tape that I know I have. and I think I might have just used it. I don't know, but anywho's, so it flips out like that. And I'm gonna try to put things back where they're supposed to go. And then that flips. And then this is, oh, this is sewn in. So this is a signature. And this is the center. And then it looks like there's a little tuck here. Oh, and she's so cute. Like, she says this is a piece of her mama, like this shorthand. My mom also did shorthand. And believe it or not, I found a shorthand book from my, well, I'll just go get it. So, let me start. I'm going to try to cover up her, oh Lord. Anyway, so this is my mom. It's from her high school days, I believe. I wonder if there's a date in here anywhere. Well, there might be a copyright date, but I'm sure, I don't know if that's when she probably picked it up or not. This says 1955. So, anyway, so this was my mom's shorthand book from high school, and I thought that was funny. Shorthand 1, Mrs. Corbin, room 320, first period. So cute. So anyway, my mom was a secretary for a very, very, very long time. When she first got out of, well, I don't know if it was when she first got out of school or not, but anyway. So I think that's funny that a lot of us, our moms did take shorthand, did no shorthand. Oh, and there's the, look at this. That's a very old piece. Okay, so I need to just go quickly because this will take forever if I keep talking about every single little thing. So anyway, so that goes in there. And this is just a little, she loves little small pages. And then this flips. And then there's old pages clipped to that. Some fabric down here. I love the use of fabric here and there. And then she did like a little tuck and just put a cross stitch thing in there, which is cute. And then over here, she's got a little flip out that, oh look, she has a page from an old, I would imagine it's like a Farmer's Almanac kind of page, but it's October. That's my birthday month. This is my birthday month. My birthday's Halloween, by the way, you guys. So hopefully you'll see this before that. And then that says September. And then she's got some ode. This is, looks like it's a different language. A little note from someone and a receipt. And some trim clipped here. She's got a little wax seal. I believe she said somebody gifted her that little heart wax seal. This flips out. So there is a ton of little flips and flaps. That's this is an envelope, I believe. With, oh, I didn't even open that up. I didn't even see that. How cute. It's like a little receipt. And there's some more of those little painted papers. She just adds different little bits and pieces. So maybe we could use some of these little bits and pieces in my project. Okay, then that's that. And I guess that's the back of the signature. Okay, and then here is a pocket. So here's the old envelope, or not, you know, the recycled envelope part. She's got that there. And this is an insert. It's a good sturdy one too. I wonder what she used. There must be something in there, like cardstock or something that's in between. And she put a piece of, it looks like a napkin or a hanky or a something in there. And then this flips this way. Oh, I'm so scared I'm going to break it. It's so stiff. I've had it for a while now. So, this is another signature. Again, there's the envelope. Little flip, more painted. I just love that idea. I like the idea of using old book pages that would just go into the landfill. Instead, you know, instead of it going into the landfill, they're going into making these beautiful creations where you can journal in here, you can put your photos in here, you can just leave it as is. If that's what makes you happy. If this makes you happy to make something like this, then make it. Who cares what other people think? Who cares if people look at you like, what in the world are you doing? You're doing something that makes you happy. Do it because it makes you happy. Okay. So, ooh, and then we got some more vintage pieces. Just little pieces here and there. Looks like different languages. Yep. Excuse me. Somebody was just on my porch. I forget what I was saying. Sorry. So, okay, so this is paper clipped onto a, it looks like an old agenda or something page. And some, this is seam binding. That flips, and then we've got another tag. I love that. With a fabric topper. And then over here, this is also something that she likes to do. She's so sweet, you guys. She made her mama quilt, I believe, and she always says, I give you a little piece of my mama right there. So it's a little piece of fabric from that quilt, and I think it's so sweet. And what do we have? What do we got going on here? I think, I don't want to take it apart, but I'm pretty sure that this is folded over from the top, so it's like a little tuck, and then the clip is holding some things in here. So there's a vintage document from 1861. I think it's a vintage document. And then there's some pretties underneath there. I don't want to take it apart, you guys. And then there's like a receipt. Hey, look at that pretty writing. I love that color. It's almost like a plum. And that was over here. So I love that she includes vintage things, which I think these are. And then here is a little bookmark. When this you see, remember me. Oh yeah, I love it that she says that. This says it's a thank you bookmark. When this you see, remember me. So that's really sweet. Let me stick that somewhere where it won't fall out, but I'll have to find a place. I guess I can just put it on upside down in there. A dictionary page. And she created a little tuck here. Some more fabric up there. And, you know, I'm real bad about like, this little piece of fabric is so cute, but would the whole piece of fabric be cute? I don't know. But this little bitty piece is cute. Anyway, this is a good sturdy journaling card. I like that tucked in there, and there's some fabric there. There's some more ladies. I believe that's a Rachel's from Roxy Creations, which, by the way, I have purchased some of her vintage documents. Oh, that'll be another video. Some of the stuff I've been prepping to do this little journal with you guys. I'll have to do that in another video. So there's like a vintage receipt or a telegraph or something. And then this folds out. Some scratch paper. Some more fabric. See, I could use all of this stuff in my memory keeping, or I can just keep it in here. This is an old book page she just folded up. And then this is clipped onto the top, another journaling card. It's collaged, I'm pretty sure. And some music paper tucked in there. So I haven't done anything like this in mine yet, I don't think. Another little vintage paper, at least I think. Nope, this is not vintage, and I can tell because it's got the white border. So this is a printed something or another. Some more painted papers, a little tuck. Ooh, look at this. This is so pretty. Look. I love this. I think this might be vintage. It feels vintage, but I think it's so pretty. I love that so much. So instead of like tearing pages down, but just fold it nicely, and then it'll just be a pull-out. So that's something too that I'm learning to do with vintage papers. And then there's a little fabric piece stapled on top there. And lots of journaling room. That's cute. I wonder what that's from. some collage. I'm pretty sure this folds out, and we've got some stuff. Oh, there's some vintage paper there. A collage tag. Just some bits. Collage tag with some fabric on top. And flip it over there. And then what do we have here? Okay, let's see. Okay. So this is paper clipped on. Oh, and this flips out. Oh, how cute. Washi taped on, and then it flips up. And in this little envelope is little pieces of, oh, fabrics and trims. And, oh, some more of the, oh, look, my birthday, October 31st. She likes numbers as much as I do. I love numbers. I'm a number person. Oh, my husband's birthday, October 28th. My eldest son's birthday, October 29th. He's actually turning 30 this year, you guys. And then my birthday, October 31st. My youngest son's birthday, November 29th. He will be 21. 21. Okay, anyway, that is a sweet, sweet little piece. I'm going to have to put that in mine. All right, so just a bunch of little goodies here. I'm just going to stuff these back in here. And I'm just going to put that back just like this. She had a piece of that trim on the outside here, but I'm just going to... Oh, when I was making mine, you guys, I stabbed myself. Oh. Some more of those painted papers. I'm pretty sure her granddaughter did these painted papers. So cute. Thank you so much. It's adorable. I love it so much. That flips up. I think there's a little tuck here. And then here comes some floppy stuff. Some flippy floppy. So we flip it open like that, and she did say in her video that this was the very first piece of ephemera she found in a vintage book that she purchased. So thank you for sharing that with me. That's so sweet. And then you open this up, and this stuff is paper clipped. On here, there's a book. What is this? Is it just a? I don't want to untie it, but. Does it just fold out? Oh, okay, okay. I see. It's fabric pieces on some vintage ledger and some painted pieces. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure you said you did not like this, but I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I like it. So I'll put that back together off camera. And then here we have a little flip out that has a bunch of little vintage pieces attached. And yeah, and this flips out. And then some more of that fun paper. I don't know what that is, and some vintage foreign. I don't know foreign. I say foreign. It's a different language. So it could be Italian. I think she was talking a lot about Italian. Some more vintage. Oh, that's pretty. Just vintage little notes. Just vintage little pieces here and there. And then here we've got just some pretty papers attached. A book page. I don't know. See, I can't tell. Oh, that's not vintage, but it looks vintage until you pry it off of there. And for some reason, she said this was a very special piece of note paper to her, and so I'm going to cherish it. Thank you for sharing. I know what you mean. I know it's a piece of paper, but I know what you mean. You get stuck on. You just like it. I don't know. I understand. I'm right there with you. So then there's another tag with a little bit of fun little fabric. And just keep flipping. That flips up. I love that. I've never done that type of coffee dime before. This little page is just sitting over top of that page. Super cute. And then this flips out. See the collage? I want a collage. I want to learn how to collage. There's a fabric piece. I may be able to use some of that in mine. So it folds like this. It folds again. And then it folds again. But wait, there's more. Right, so this is the back. So then it opens up like this. So I think there's one more signature. And we got something paper clipped there. Just some this and that. We got a little tuck pocket here with, I think it's just like something you would put over top of a page like this. I think. I don't know. But it's pretty. And that's some old book page. And then this is, I don't know what that is. Looks cool. And then this is, she said she had a hard time. She had a hard time letting go of this, and I love it. You can't have it back. She said in her video, she's so cute. She's like, for whatever reason, if you don't want it, you can just send it right on back. And there's October again. October, 1833. See, it was meant to be. It was meant to be here. It was meant to be here with me. October. Yep. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you for sharing. It's so sweet. Okay. There's some old book page, some music page. Then this flips out with a little fabric there. And there's a little pocket here with a little something something inside, just some old paper, or is it old paper? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like old paper. Just a little something there. Little hidden spot. And that flips up. There's a little paper clip, keeping that closed. It's like a flip out. Old paper, vintage ledger kind of stuff. There's the middle of the signature, and she made a little pocket. Some more fabric trim, book page. I think she calls this straw paper. I'm not sure. She meaning Rachel from Roxy Creations. I've never had it before. Alright, so I'm going to take this off and see what this is. So this opens up like this. Oh, and there's some stuff paper clipped together. Ooh, look at that. Some pattern. Flip it over this way, and her polka dots. She loves polka dots. I love polka dots. And then there's just a grouping of different little this and that papers, just like a little, and then some vintage ledger. That's so cute. I'll put that back together in a minute. And that folds out. And then here, what is this? Is this another, just a little flippy floppy thing, like a little mini flippy floppy? Round off the rear bottom edge. Sounds like something from our crafting. Alright, so I don't know why I kept thinking, oh, it might be a little tuck. Opens up like this. There's some little bits and pieces. Flips up, a little collage, flips up. Oh, it's just sitting there. I don't know why I was thinking it was attached. And then the back side, yeah, that's cute, super cute. And it was just sitting there. And here we got a little side pocket and something paper clipped with some fun fabric. Oh, there's just a bunch of different, ooh. I've never done that kind of coffee staining before either. Just a bunch of different little pieces, another little tag. So cute. I like that. Ah, I didn't get that on there very good. I'll have to come back to it. And then some vintage papers. a little tuck right here with some vintage papers tucked in. Oh wait, and then there's another. Oh, those are pretty. I love these stamps. And then this page folds out, and clipped on is some more fabric and little bits and some more of those painted papers. She pretty much puts anything and everything in her little journals. So this isn't very little, is it? It's quite big, actually. Then this is paper clipped up there, and she does this where she just attaches them all together with a little brad. And I think that's cute too, because then that way you can take it apart and use the little bits and pieces, if you so choose, in whatever it is that you're doing. It clips up there, and then that's the end of the signature. So then you close it, and we're back at the front again. So this is an envelope. This is an envelope, right? And then this is a couple envelopes, the way it folds out. Okay, so anywho, oh, and look at, there's some of that pretty painted. I love pinks and purples and blues, you know, that color combination together. And her granddaughter's painted paper. Thank you. Anyway, Leslie, it is a beautiful work of art. Beautiful work of art, and I love it. It's great. So I'm going to try to make one. I'm going to try to make you proud. So again, I've got her linked. Check her channel out. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. Let her know that I have sent you. Let her know that we are making this project, even though I've already told her. But anyway, let her know. Let her know you're coming to say hi. Okay. So there is her flip-flop journal. I'm gonna set that aside. Let me show you the pretty purple poppy journal that I purchased. I purchased Leslie's too, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So this is the closure. Whoops. I've made it into a knot. Good job. Did I already tell you I put timestamps? I don't know. I'm just so excited about doing this. So this is the closure, which I think is super cute. And it's like a book, right? It's a printable of a book, and she just put two little grommets or eyelets on either side. And she put, I love the idea of putting buttons, sewing buttons onto your closures, and just wrapped it around. I just think that was cute. That was a really, really cute idea. So, and then I believe these might just be a little extras. These are just some vintage pages. She's in the UK. So, this is from 1911. So that's cute, like a little gift. I don't know, I'm not sure. And then on the very front cover, she's got this dangle here, which I think is precious. And I think it's a cute idea. I don't know why, but I just think it's cute. So she's just got it strung through there. And then she's got a, what's that called? Jump ring holding it from coming out of there. I think that's adorable. And this is very tall. So I'm assuming this is like A4 height. I don't know for sure because I'm not from the country, but she's got some fabric trim, like lace trim on the covers. I'm not sure if these are printables or not. I did not watch her make these. I need to go back and watch her make this. She's got some doilies. And then on the back is that trim right there. I love that trim. I wonder if it was white to begin with and she stained it. I wonder. I don't know. But anyway. So I might have to scoot back out because hers is a little taller. Hers isn't as big. It's tall, it's just not as big as Leslie's. And then we've got, oh wait, we've got some vintage papers just sitting in here. Oh, so when I opened it, whatever was loose, I put in inside the album. So look at this pretty little card. It's embossed. It's so pretty. What does it say? Aw. It feels such an honor when I know somebody I love, watched as a professional, buys from me. Enjoy your journal. Pretty sure it's Claire. Absolutely, Claire. The card is beautiful. It is my honor to have your beautiful journal. And what's inside here? I'm guessing these are just like, ooh, little cigarette cards. Well, is that what they are? History of the motor car, an ode ticket. And, ooh, we got some ode stamps. Yep, and then just a few little other things. Cute. Okay, so I think that might be like a little freebie, super cute. So she's got a little pocket here, and I think it's removable. It is, and she's got a fun little paper clip. And is there something in there? Oh, it folds open. Oh, well, who knew? Okay, I did not know it did that. So she just folded it real fun to make it look like it was just a pocket. And I don't know what's vintage and what's not, so I'm just going to have to guess. I'll have to go back and watch her flip through. So if you guys want to see that, her flip through, again, it's linked down below. It's pretty paper. I think I have this printable paper. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I do. There's some O buttons. I don't know if they're O buttons, but it's on a little button card with a pretty lace or an applique kind of thing. And she's got a little side tuck pocket here with some book page, and I don't know, that's like a cabinet card. A little receipt, looks like it might have been printable. Super cute. And then on this pocket here is some more vintage ledger. I love, love, love. So it's real tall and skinny. I love tall and skinny. It's like my Basically Amazing D-size album. It's just real tall and skinny. I love that. I'm almost positive I have this printable paper somewhere. I'll have to look. And here's another little pocket. It just does really, really pretty work. It just, everything feels nice. Another little pocket with a few little things tucked in, a little small page. And then that looks like, oh, is that attached? Oh, it's an envelope. Okay, hang on. Or is it a, I don't know what it is. Hang on, let me just look and see. It's a little something or another. Oh, is it a pocket? It's an, okay, it's an envelope. It's an envelope. with a fun little flap. I love that applique, that's pretty. Put this back. And I love that page being torn like that. I just think that's really pretty. And then there's another page with a little pocket. A few, I don't know if they're printables or not. It's hard to tell. So she's done a really good job. Whether they're real or not, I don't know. And then there's a little pocket there with a few little things. That flips out, flips down. Cute. Love this trim. So pretty. And this, oh, that flips out with some trim, fabric trim on there. There's the middle of the signature. And there's another little pocket, a couple little tags, some fabric and a paper clip up here, few little printed things. And there's some more trim, another little pocket, and a little journaling card with a few little tags, or inserts, I mean. Little fabric swatch. That's pretty. I love that. A rusted bulldog clip. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, is that a, what is that? Oh, okay, that's a belly band. I'm trying not to, I'm not doing a very good job. That's what I'm doing. I want to see. Okay. I guess these are just tucked. Okay. Ooh, a little old postcard. Love that. That's so pretty. I love that. It's embossed. Some vintage book page, ledger. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but it's pretty. Ooh, look at this one. I don't think I have any vintage ledger that is this bluish color. I love that. I love that a lot. Okay, so that's cute. All these little things tucked in here. Why did I do that? I don't know. Little short page pocket. Another little tag, or a journaling card, some more buttons, some fabric, a little small 331. I see that number all the time, 331. Just FYI, a little insert here on this little paper clip tucked up there. Just a cute little something something. And then some more fabric trim. A little journaling card, super cute, with a paper clip. Another little journaling card, a little small, ooh, look at this piece of fabric. Ooh, I like it. And it's attached with a safety pin, a rusted safety pin. I like that. I like that. Okay. And then another small page, a couple more pages, another small page. Is this a tuck or a flip out? Then I've got some fabric. Oh, this is a really tall, skinny pocket on both sides. And a little tuck, super cute. Some little fabric, another little tuck. Right, and then that's it. There's the back. So yeah, so just a little bit more inspiration. Go check her out. Go check her channel out and tell her I sent you. Make sure you subscribe. She's super. I love listening to her talk. And I mean, her name is Purple Poppy. I mean, what's not to love? Okay, so I'll put that back together off camera. Okay, here is my attempt at making a flip-flop journal. This is the first one I've ever made. I didn't use any printables, just one, I think. We'll see. I used some postcards. I used watercolor. I have got these fun little pins. They're like bobby pins. I'll link them down below. I'll start a Amazon list for this project because some things you can get on Amazon, like these pretty postcards that I used. You can get them on Amazon. You can get these little bobby pins on Amazon. So I'll link them down below, or I'll make a special list for them in my Amazon down below. Okay, so here's the front. Here's the back. Again, there's another one of those cute little bobby pins. I've used, I think, almost 100% vintage and a few printables. So here's the front. And like I said, I used 5 envelopes. I used 2 small envelopes and 3 large envelopes. And I have, I don't know how many signatures. I have to guess. I think 4. I have to count, I think 4. So on my front envelope here, I have a pretty postcard, a fairy postcard. Obviously I'm not finished with anything, but there's the envelope, and I actually used vintage envelopes for this, and I now realize that most of the envelopes part is going to get covered up, so we'll see. This is from some vintage stationery. I don't know if it's vintage. I've just had it for a long time. Some stationery. And this is from a letter and an ode Himmel type book. And then this is a paper bag that I folded. There's some shorthand. Then this here is newsprint, like thick newsprint that I got on Amazon. And I forget who I was watching. Somebody's at the door. Sorry about that. There was somebody on my roof. There was somebody at my door. And then there was somebody on my roof. So that was an interruption. I don't even know what I was saying or where I was going with that. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. Okay. So this is the first signature. I'm so sorry. That is so bizarre. Somebody rings the doorbell. I mean, I know what's going on now, but I had to call my husband and be like, what's happening? Okay, so this is from a vintage ledger. This is from an ode book. Actually, this is the copyright page, 1875. Huh, 1886. Very old page. Super cute. Then I have some eco-dyed cotton paper. There's the bobby pin right there. Let me scoot you in and whoops, and see if you can see it better. You see it there? Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And then you can I've just got that envelope there behind there, but it's so cute. So I'll have them linked in my special Amazon just for this project. Okay. So I just have it, oh, and the twine that I use, this is Baker's twine. It's got the gold through it. I just thought that was pretty. And then on the back side, there's the eco-dyed leaf there. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Let's see. I have the other side of that book page. The other side of that ledger. That's newsprint. There's the shorthand. The bag. The small Himmel. And then this was a note. There was a part of this note. I must have put it somewhere else. It was so cute. And I'll have to figure out what and then there is, so this here is the flap of this envelope. So this is an envelope, and I didn't glue it back together because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, the card that goes inside of the envelope is this. So I had just glued it to the flap there. So I just thought that was cute. I actually had to take the envelope apart. This is the inside lining of the envelope, but I thought it was so pretty. Look at it. Why would you have that on the inside? It's got all this pretty gold accents and stuff. It's so pretty. This is a very old, I bought a ton of old letters, and this is one of them, and I just thought it was cute. There's no letter in it, but I've got this on an old page where I did a little bit of the paint swatch in there. I just with matching color. Well, matching colors to this, but then these two here, I don't know what they match. They match the cover page. And I also used some gold watercolor paint on here as well. So this flips out, and I did the same thing here where I did some of the paint swatches. I just think it's so cute. This is just a really old book page. It's big, and this is covering the front of an envelope. And then there's a little pocket. There's nothing in there. Then this flips, and here's another signature. This says, "Love you muchly." Love you muchly. So this is from that big box of letters that I bought. Excuse me. Love you muchly. The best sign off for now. Bear with me. Be good and all that. Love you muchly. I just thought that was cute. Okay. Then there's some cotton paper. This is a vintage ledger that's falling apart. some more of that newsprint, vintage ledger. This is a paper bag from when I took my dog to the vet. There's some more book page. This is a vintage receipt. Actually, you can see some of this imagery in my pastel vintage printable paper. This is one of the receipts I used for that. And there's the center of the signature, book page, back of the page. And I made a little pocket, just like Leslie with her little pockets. At the bottom of the ledger. There's the other side of that piece of ledger. I feel like I had to tape it somewhere. It must be, this must be somewhere else. And then there's some cotton paper. There's the other side of that vintage letter. Okay, so here's where it folds out. So I want you to know this here is a watercolor painting of mine. So it folds out like this. I did this with my granddaughter. And I did it on paper that she would, well, I don't know if it's, we'll have to do it together. I'll show you how I did it. It's super easy. But anyway, I did it January 12th, 2022. So I just ripped it out and I just stuck it onto the envelope here. So it flips out like this. Then there is, that still is continuing on. Flips out like this. Flips out like this. So here's an envelope, and then here is the back of that page. So there's what the page looked like all together. I just thought it was sweet. I liked that idea. So this is all covered with a music sheet. These are envelopes all attached together. And then this is a signature back here. This is from that same batch of letters. It was in the envelope. It's like a pink. And it's really sweet. A sweet letter. I like that. Here's where this is another part of that ledger. I had to tape it because it ripped in half. I just used very old masking tape, vintage masking tape. So I just used the same stuff throughout, just because, again, I threw this together super quick. And there's from a, this is from like a wine bag. This is a letter from that same batch of letters. On behalf of my staff and patients, I wish to express their appreciation for the most enjoyable program you presented to them on Friday. Aww. From a nursing home. Very sweet. Alright, so it's just a signature. Alright, and then again, this, I haven't decided, I was thinking about gluing it down, but I don't know. I kind of like it that it flips all the way out and that you can see that it's a whole thing, you know? So, yeah, we'll paint one of those together to make in our project. So then this flips, and then this flips, and then there's the back. So the front, or the back, I did the same as the front, and it's got a small envelope, and I put a postcard on there, and I did a little bit of water. This one ripped, and I had to do a little masking tape. So, and I think it ripped because I did watercolor on the envelope, and it's a vintage envelope, and I don't know if that matters at all. I don't know. And there's another one of the little bobby pins. So this opens up. There's the envelope. This is another one of those envelopes. It was the other way around, and I took it apart and put it together this way because this would be the inside lining of it, and I just thought it was too pretty to hide. So I got that in here. There's some of that. The same stuff as in the first one. Bag, book page, newsprint, vintage ledger, book page, coffee, or not coffee stained, eco dyed. And then the same on the other side. And then this is the card. So there's the envelope flap. This is the card that goes inside of that envelope. So I just attached it to the flap. And then cute. So I left it open so it could be a little tuck. And then this is my printable here. And this was actually printed onto that newsprint. And you can see where I tried to. It kind of ripped right here, the envelope did. And I think it ripped because I did something while it was wet. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, I covered an envelope with that. And then this flips open. Uh-oh, what happened? No. No. It's not supposed to do that. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Something changed. My light just did something weird. Maybe it's my light that's been messing up all this time. Huh. I don't know where I had it. Well, we'll just leave it there for now. Interesting. I'll have to pay attention to that, you guys. Okay. So anyway, I covered the envelopes. There's two, it might be one envelope, I don't know, but it's right here with that. And then love you, miss you bunches. This is the same person who said love you muchly or something. So anyway, I just thought it was pretty. Pink paper. And then this is a vintage receipt or a vintage ledger that I've used in my printables before as well. You may recognize it from a printable or two. Here is a letter from that same correspondence. Actually, it was folded like this when I tore it to fit, and I just left it. It could open up, but I just left it. And there's more of that bag. And then more book page. More of that vintage receipt. This is the other side, so there's two halves of that vintage receipt. And that's also included in some printables. This folds out. There's the bag. Little tuck pocket. Vintage ledger. There's the other half of that letter. This is from 1965. Yep, there's some more of this. This was used again in a printable. There's the other side of that pink letter. And then this piece right here was actually, if you look down in here, there is the flap to another envelope right there. So I left it free so that I could attach another envelope on here and for a pocket. So that's what I did. And then on the back side here, this is my granddaughter's little watercolor painting from that same day that I painted those little flowers that I showed you. I just covered the back here with that, and I think it's super cute. And then that's it. And then we're back to the front. So, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5 signatures. 5. I've got 5 signatures. Wow, that's a lot. So that's my project. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to make one? I think the next video I'll show you some of the supplies that I've gathered together. Some I've purchased, some have been sent to me. I've had most of them for a very long time. Some are my own personal vintage ephemera, things that I've collected. I've been collecting my junk mail envelopes. I've just been collecting a bunch of stuff in anticipation of making something like this. So the next video, I'll show you all of my supplies for that. So I'm super excited, you guys. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Let me know you want to make one of these. Again, I used 5 envelopes, and I only used 1 printable in here of mine, and everything else is authentic vintage ephemera or recycled material or old pages. Like this Eco Dad paper here is old. Yeah, some cool, I don't know where these came from. I have the package. I'll show you that in my haul. It's not a haul. I'll show you that in my supply video, but that'll be next. So I'll start making a Amazon list for you guys. I'll start making a playlist for you guys. Let me know what you think. Are you excited? Do you want to make one? Do you like mine? What do you think of Leslie's? What do you think of Purple Poppy's? Claire's, so pretty. All of these. I'm not going to make one this tall, obviously. Well, I don't know. I was close. I was close. But the inspiration is going to be this one here. So, Leslie, I hope I make you proud. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. And everything is linked down below. And I hope you want to join me on this journey. It should be a lot of fun. It should be easy going. It should be relaxing. It should be recycle. You know, you should be able to recycle a bunch of your old papers, stuff like that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.